Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. T5 the Traveler here with Becky the Trekkie. We are at TrekCon Chicago. It's the Trek to the Chicago STCHI is what they call this one, and it's Rat Pack night. So if you're a big fan of DS9 like we are, Vic Fontaine had that wonderful lounge that he had in the Deep Space Nine holodeck in Quark's Bar, and they do like 50s, 60s style Rat Pack. James Dean, Sinatra, all those good classics, and James Dean was dead, but
similar too.
Oh lordy! But anyway, we'll get you inside there. We'll bring you along for as much as the show as possible. Who was I thinking of? Not James Dean. You've got Frank Sinatra. You've got Sammy Davis Jr. Dean Martin, and there's a fourth one. There's a fourth one in the group there. Maybe a fifth one that joined them over the time. Let us know in the comments. And if you joined us for the Star Trek convention, this is going to be the Rat Pack show, and we'll be through the doors here in a few minutes. We'll try to get some good seats for everybody, and we'll film about as much as we can. Copyright claims accepted. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all of you visiting aliens from across the multiverse, welcome to a night that promises to be filled to the brim with intergalactic mayhem. You better buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy flight. They have journeyed from far beyond the stars to be with you here tonight. So please, put your hands or your tentacles together and give a big, warm welcome to the one, to the only Star Trek Rat Pack.
We love you too.
Say hello.
Hey, welcome to the show. As he likes to say, if you have seen the show before, what do you like to say? If you've seen the show before, make sure you laugh in the same places. All right?
Laugh the same places that you laughed the first time you saw it.
Exactly right. And there are some people who, how many people have seen the show before? How many people have, this is the first time? I think we're in for some fun tonight. Nice mix.
I would like to say, and now, to tell you about his experience on Star Trek Enterprise.
A show? You're talking about me? Oh no, the other guy.
You're talking about me.
Right. It's Vaughn Armstrong to tell you about his experience on Star Trek Enterprise.
When I was at the Mirror Forest, not captain, not ensign, not chief. My decisions were the smartest, though my tenure, unfortunately, brief. Just 4 short seasons did I command, with a rough and a rough and a steady hand. Wait, Max likes this one. Just 4 short seasons did I command, with a rough and a rough, till we all got canned. Every officer and recruit had to salute, and the men were in sex were all paid their respects. And if I were admiral now, I swear we'd stay here behind the
Premieres with the LA Opera next month.
Have you had a good weekend so far? We really like these smaller shows, so because we get to spend more time with you guys, we can see, we can talk to you more rather than just go like Mr. Shepard.
How was that?
What do we got?
Well, I was noticing that all 5 actors are on stage together, and that usually there's 4, sometimes 3.
Yeah, this is a full compliment. We get to go with that.
I would say that Ethan is the latest edition, and we wanted to feel at home. So
That's okay.
we have a little hymn.
We're gonna sing to you.
What?
We can sing.
Are we ready for this?
Yes.
Ethan Phillips here. Ethan Phillips here. Hip hip hooray we cheer. 'Cause Ethan Phillips here. Although he loves his saxophone, which he left at home. His singing makes us apprehensive, but Anthony Rapp is too expensive. How we wish it
not sleep with my wife until I was married. And he says to the other minister, how about you? He says, I don't know, what was your maiden name? This guy comes home from work and he finds his friend in bed with his wife. He says, Sam, I have to, but you?
Okay, half the audience is women, and
I'm sorry, lost my jokes. Let me ask you a question. Surely not everyone was kung fu fighting. This guy goes to the proctologist, and he takes off his clothes, he assumes the position, and the proctologist says, now Richard, I want you to try to relax and not get an erection. And he says, doctor, my name is Andrew. He says, I know, I'm Richard.
new proctor.
All right. Maestro. Look of Earl Grey. Grey, really, it's the spot. Sean, look of Earl Grey. Look of Earl Grey, really, it's the spot. Sean and lyrics by Mr. Max Grodenchik. Max, what's that?
Kiss? I think maybe
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay.
you ought to take center stage here. Casey?
I'm not so uncomfortable at center stage.
Oh, yeah. Right.
You know, for those of you who remember the Rat Pack, who remembers the real Rat Pack, right? Right, you know, Frank Sinatra and
Sammy Davis Jr.,
Sammy
Peter
Davis
Lawrence,
Jr.,
Joey Bishop,
Dean Martin, Joey Bishop.
Joey Bishop, that's right.
What'd you say? Bill Burchell, he looks good for his age, doesn't he? Hey, by the way, I want to shout out to Billy Burchell because
Sure, fine.
we could never do this without him. He's been with us for how long? How long? 14 years? 15 years.
I gotta tell you, Bill had a tough day yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
He had a 6 o'clock flight that he just couldn't help it. He missed it, and the airlines wasn't kind to him, but he got here today.
Thank goodness.
Thank you. We wouldn't have any business with him.
Let's do this, shall we?
What are we doing?
That's life.
Maestro. That's life. Let me give you, for instance, you're with the Dominion one day, the next you're with Kira in the Resistance. Life. As Mick Fontaine would say, hey, Callie. At least they didn't kill you off till that big series finale. When I die a hero, and I'm getting a lot of bravos. And I'm singing for you, my folks, in the suburbs of Chicago. I've been a kid, a gull, a legged, a lush. Been laughed at and shot. I've been jealous. Been laughed at and shot. I've been jealous. Overzealous. I killed a daughter. God. But when I'm down, I say to myself, hey, hey, just think about the fun that you had on these ways last night.
lyrics by Max.
Keister!
Yes, indeed. Oh, I think they told Willie that, you know, they've been asking us for 13, 14 years to record this show, which we never would do, because we thought, you know, it'd be more fun to have people see it live. But after the show in Las Vegas last year, we actually kept Max from going back to Austria where he lives. We got everybody all together. We went to a recording studio in LA and we recorded the show, and including Ethan's live jokes with it, so it's really fabulous. So if anybody's interested, see us afterwards. We'll get you a copy. We're very proud of this. Are we not, gentlemen?
Whatever they're selling it for, I'm giving you for half. I have my own stash. So, you hear about the Jewish mother doll? You pull the string and it says, again with the string.
The Flash on the beach.
Yeah. What? No, that joke is so old it votes. This guy's walking down the street and he's got a bad limp. And he sees a guy across on the other side of the street and he's got a bad limp. And the guy says, Vietnam, 1966. The other guy says, dog shit, about 2 blocks back. I got more. but keep, So this guy runs into his friend and he says, man, I don't know what to do. I can't get it up anymore. And his friend says, have you tried rye bread? The guy says, rye bread? He says, oh yeah. A couple days later runs into another buddy of his and says, boy, I'm having a hard time performing it tonight. I just can't perform it. The guy says, have you tried rye bread? He says, no, what? Finally, he goes to the baker. Beautiful woman is behind the counter. He says, give me 12 loaves of rye. And she says, 12 loaves? Won't it get hard? He says, everybody knows about rye bread.
I've never heard that joke before.
Please.
That was a curveball.
Let's hear it. We need a sound on the guitar, please, gentles all. Yes. Backstage, yes.
Backstage,
The guitar should be up for this song. More guitar. More cowbell. Johnny, tell another joke about these Mexicans, right?
Joke, okay, well, my God. Okay, so this guy, nobody laughs at this joke, I'm just warning you. Except for my sister-in-law, who finds it very funny. This guy goes to a bar and half of his face looks like an orange. I know, the bartender's like, what's up with that? I can't help noticing, but half your face looks like an orange. What's up with that? He says, well, it's many, many years ago, I was in the Middle East, and I was walking on a very remote road, and I happened to inadvertently bump into it. That's my rod, guys. Thanks so much. That's timing. No, I think it's like the waiter, just at the punchline, the waiter brings the check. That's happened to me a million times. Anyway, so where was I? Oh, see, I inadvertently bumped into a vase, and a genie popped up and says, my God, I've been in this vase for 1,000 years. You freed me. I'm going to give you 3 wishes. What would you like? What's your first wish? And the guy says, gee, I'd like $1 million. Oh, he's got $1 million. He says, what's your second wish? He says, I would like the most beautiful woman in the world to fall in love with me. Oh, there's Lola. What's her name?
Lola Bridget.
Lola, yeah, that woman. And he says, what's your third wish? And the guy says, he's like half my face to look like an orange.
Nobody laughs.
No,
It's
Well, this is third choice.
modern art joke.
It's got some character. It's an anti-joke.
And of course, and Dorian walked into a bar, and the bartender says, the usual, Mr. Combs?
any alien that they want. Hey,
All right, hey now, we're going to feature Mr. Vaughn Armstrong on this number, right? Because I have a family over here.
Well, the dead is unknown to you and me, and I don't have much of a family tree. Certainly no lineage to a Starfleet crew. Yet one did rescue me, and I was barely alive. I told them to call me third of five, but before I left them, they went and named me Hugh. David's evil brother Lore, he took advantage of us, sort of made us his bitches. Then Lore, he captured the Enterprise crew, and I got to do something, but what can I do? I'm thinking, Lore, you got to change your email to have a son. Boy, a little Borgie. I think I'm gonna call him Bill or George or Jean-Luc or Casey or Armin, anything but Hugh. I still hate that name. Hugh.
Okay, this is over.
Mr. Sue.
Ooh, Mr. Sue, who knew that you do and who knew that you do so well? Ooh, Mr. Sue, we wondered what you do. We won't ask, you don't have to tell. When we see you walking, that sexy way of talking, the way you hold down my soul and mind.
hold on. That is the absolute worst impression of me I've ever heard. I very much enjoyed the song.
Oh, George McKay, come on. So we got, this is a very, very, very surprise for you tonight. He wasn't supposed to appear tonight, but he happened to be coming through where are we, Rosemont? In Chicago. He happened to be coming through, and we called him and I said, hey, will you come just do one little number for us, please? And he said, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bill Shatner.
Shatner was sitting there, and he said, why are you all in tuxedos? We do a We do a rat pack, tuxedos, you know, drinks, cocktails, fun and games. And I said, you know, Mr. Shatner, I do an impersonation of you in the show. And he said, I do it better.
He does. And he meant it too. John, give us a song.
Okay, so this young kid wants to go to the prom real bad, and he really has a crush on this girl, and he asks her to go, and she says yes, and he's so excited. And he thinks, oh my gosh, I need a corsage, right? Because it's a prom, and he goes to the florist, and it's a huge line to get in, but after a couple of hours, he finally gets in, and he gets this beautiful corsage, and he comes out, and he says, oh my goodness, I gotta get a tuxedo. And he goes to the tuxedo rental place, and again, it's a very big line. It takes him a long time in the line, but he finally gets in. He gets a nice tuxedo, and he comes out and he says, oh my goodness, I gotta get a limo. So he goes down to the car rental place, and because it's the prom, there's a huge line. He finally gets in, and he gets the limo, and the night guard goes to pick up his date. He's so excited, and they go to the high school, and there's a big line to get in, but they finally get in there, and then she says, could you give me some punch? And there's no punch line. So here's one.
That's amazing.
They found out, this is true, they found a skeleton in the South Bronx. It was the 1955 Polish hide-and-go-seek champion.
He won.
He won that round. He never entered again, though, weirdly. Here's a joke that nobody laughs at.
Just wait.
Well, we'll see. Again, it's a Polish. Listen, I'm half Polish, so I can tell these. Half Polish.
The side of your face that's not half orange?
Yes. So there's a Polish prince, and he's going elk hunting. He's out hunting elk with his retinue, and he's got his gun and his ready, and they're walking through the forest, and all of a sudden this guy jumps out of the bushes, and he says, "Oh, don't shoot, Your Highness! I'm not an elk! I'm not an elk!" Polish prince pulls the trigger and kills him dead. And his sergeant at arms says to him, "My God, what are you doing? He said he wasn't an elk." And the prince says, "God, I thought he said I am an elk."
You're right, no one loves that.
So, this next tune is dedicated to all of us and all of you and Vaughn who have fallen in love with a Klingon woman.
Yeah. No offense, honey.
That's how many out there are
That's a handful.
What?
There's a handful.
That's a handful, let me tell you. And I lost my pick, so I'm going to use my room key. This is called Bad Luck Baby. Gentlemen, Mark.
She's as sharp as a whistle, she's as hot as the sky. She wraps her arms around me and just might die. Be careful how you look at her, she's not the frown. And if she stops the frown, you don't want to be around. She's my bad luck baby.
Bill Burchell.
The first time that I met her in such a trip, remembering so vividly.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with those Klingons again, because you know what'll happen, right? My favorite one! Yeah. This is our favorite part of the show, where Miss Lolita
Beverages.
brings out refreshing beverages for us. Bourbon?
I'm drinking a Coke, and the reason is I don't drink The last time I gave my doctor a urine sample, it had an owl in it.
Makes sense.
So I stopped.
Yeah, that's just like that.
You guys do know that this was Lolita's idea to form this Rat Pack here. So give her a hand.
Heck of a way.
Thank you, Lo.
It was very hot in New York this summer. I don't know if anybody...
How hot was it?
Well, it was so hot. A friend of mine left his toilet seat up just to get an icy stare from his wife.
Been there.
He was sweating through his t-shirts, and they were hanging in the closet. It was very, very hot. Oh, okay. It was so hot I saw a funeral procession pull up to a Dairy Queen. I mean, come on. I got in a cab, and the driver had an oscillating turbine. Well, I put on the seatbelt, it was like a branding iron. I swear. What? Penguin. Oh, the penguin?
Oh, yes.
Okay, this is a joke that you won't heard.
It's a hot
joke. It's a hot joke, right?
It is a hot joke.
Go for it.
It is a hot joke. I didn't think that. So a penguin is in the desert in his car, and the car kind of starts to break down, and there's not a lot of energy left. And finally, he just coasts into this little teeny town, and he ends up right in front of a gas station. And the penguin gets out and he says, I don't know what's going on. And the guy says, well, I'll take a look at it. And the penguin says, listen, I'm really hot. Is there something refreshing? And he says, yeah, there's a stand across the street. So he goes across the street and he says to the guy, give me the coldest thing you got. And they give him a vanilla cone. And he's, eating it, but he's a penguin, so it's like getting all over his face. Anyway, he goes back to the gas station and the guy says, I took a look at it. I think it's the gasket. Did you blow a seal? He says, no, it's just ice cream.
I love that joke.
It occurs to me right now, we will not be having a PBS special. That's pretty certain.
Did any of you know that this is true? Helen Keller had a dollhouse in her backyard. Did you know that?
I did not know.
She did not either.
I'm gonna do this to see if this stays in the show or not.
It will stay.
We'll have a meeting after the show.
All right.
This is for Sheldon, wherever he is. Soft dribble, warm dribble, little ball of fur. Horny dribble, creepy dribble, purr, purr, purr.
I guess it stays in the show.
Follow Kim wherever he may go. Though Voyager puts me to sleep, when Harry Kim begins to speak, he keeps me away. I love Harry Kim, my second favorite Asian American. And though Garrett Long is not gay, we love him like we love George Takei, just not homosexually. Kim.
All the sound I used to make during sex, I now make getting out of the chair. I'll tell you something, I cannot stand people who name drop. I was just telling Sting the other night. And I'll tell you, if life was fair, mosquitoes would suck fat. On the way over here, I passed a huge squirrel. I don't even remember eating it.
You are on fire tonight.
I am on fire.
You're on fire.
Dog walks into a bar. give me a beer. And the bartender says, God, it's a talking dog. This is amazing. You should join the circus. And the dog says, what, they need electricians? Well, I got a question for you. What do you have when you have nuts on the wall?
What do you have your nuts on the wall?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Walnuts. What do you have when you have nuts on your chest?
Chestnuts.
Right? What do you have when you have nuts on your chin?
I got
A dick in your mouth. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's the absolute truth. You know,
I don't know.
I have a voice message from Ken Burns about interest. It's not going to happen.
I'm an old man. I can say anything I want. You know, when life shuts a door, open it. It's a door. That's how they work. Oh.
Guitar, please.
My friends, they got crazy. They walk away saying, hi, how goes it? I just smile. Speak the truth and I tell them, I'm an empty train, man. I don't care those tricks my drug. My religion too. Not me! I gotta finish. I love you. I love you more. But I'm completely addicted to drink. Oh,
This British gentleman goes to visit his Lord John. He goes to visit his very good friend Lord James, who lives on the outskirts of London in a big mansion. He goes to visit, he knocks on the door, and a rather sad-looking butler comes to the door. He says, I'm here to see Lord James. And he says, oh, Lord James is not doing very well at all. In fact, we're feeding him weak tea through his rectum. And he walks away. He's very sad about that. He comes back the next day and rings the bell, and again this very dour butler comes to the door and says, I'm here to see Lord James. He says, oh, Lord James is still very ill. We continue to feed him weak tea through his rectum. Next day he comes back and knocks on the door, and a very bullying butler comes to the door. He says, oh, I'm here to see Lord James. He says, oh, Lord James is doing so much better. It did my heart so good to see his asshole smelled a bit of toast this morning.
no PBS whatsoever. I don't think Nickelodeon's out.
Oh, the beat. Go ahead, Bill. Everybody. What you want to be. Yeah, come down, boys. Oh, you can't call it off.
Working with everybody that we worked with on the show, because as you can see, I mean, DS9 was what, 30-some years ago?
Or
More?
more than that.
More than that, really? Wow. And I'm not being funny right now. I was thinking about this today. We've been doing this show for 14 years, something like that. We see each other maybe 3 times a year. We get together, we rehearse, we have a great time. Somebody will bring in a new song. I have to retune your guitar.
I'm so glad you have a pick, though.
But I don't use it.
That's the heavy part.
animal, my dogs. I adore my dogs. To friends, to people. And is that my agent calling? Oh, shit. And we wanted to share this song with you because we've had to say goodbye to some people recently, actually. This is called Good Friends.
Good friends never say goodbye, only farewell.
On that note, should we tell a joke?
What? After that? Okay. I was in Boston last weekend.
That's funny. Okay, it's not.
There's a fish, it's a white fish. It's called scrod. It's like a flaky white fish. You ever had it? So I got off the plane, I got a cab, and I said to the driver, I said, where can I get scrod? And he said, well, I've heard it asked for 1,000,000 times, but never in the Blue Perfect. That's my favorite joke. This gal goes backstage after a rock concert. Can I tell this?
Yes, do that.
Okay. And she goes up to the rock star. My jokes are horribly offensive. You get that?
Most jokes are horribly.
Well, your jokes, and she comes backstage, she goes up to the leader of the band, she says, hi, you know, we met at a concert about 3 or 4 months ago, and you were really nice to me, and we smoked a little dope, and we drank a little booze, and we made love, and you said I was such a good sport, and I got pregnant, and if you don't marry me, I'm gonna kill myself, and the rock star says, you know, hey, you are a good sport. No, you don't have to like them all. I personally don't like that joke. I'm never going to tell it again. I don't like it.
Boy, Eleanor Joy, David anointed the emissary. They worship the Cisco like we worship G-Rod and Barry.
How you solve a problem like chess?
A science officer shouldn't fool around.
Hasn't she ever heard of gonorrhea?
And Klingon Worf is not so well-endowed.
This is Spock and Data, they have morals.
But Dax will flirt with anyone she can.
She'll meet a pretty miss. They'll share a lesbian kiss.
Couldn't they just as well have shaken hands?
Oh, how you solve a problem like Jet Zero? Oh, the captain calls her the old
Yeah.
Yes.
We're doing it. Yeah.
He's big like an imposing horse. He's tall and tough and stiff as a corpse. Yes, he's slightly dead. Now, Grumpy was one of the 7 dwarfs, but there was as grumpy as Captain Dwarf. He grieves and growls and snorts and snorts, and nothing much is said. You've seen him a lot. I'm really behind. It's time. It's okay. He needs another to start himself, like we need a hole in our head. Oh, he met me because his voice is hoarse, or he's got to snag his underscores. But where's the social intercourse? Well, how about this?
You make things bad.
On the TV, I saw Captain Kirk. He seemed to have mastered the art of seduction. I thought, man, what a lusty bastard. It should have been me. It should have been me. Shit, it should have been me. It should have been me. Watch the girls shake those hips. It should have been me. Number one on that ship. It should have been me. Commander of the Enterprise. Oh, this is that great show that you guys weren't on or something? Oh, yeah, it was, yeah.
Vaughn and I really need to do this song. It purges us. It helps us deal with the pain. Go ahead, Vaughn. Explain this to us.
Oh, yeah, you and I had the same
We
difficulty.
were both on Enterprise.
Yeah, this third, fourth season, I guess they had this group called
Third season.
Third, and you know, it carried over, I think, which means that we didn't work in it.
And this whole art.
All out of space. Do they want Jeff and me?
No.
So this is our take on that. All the insectoids, all the aquatics, subtitles are a headache for me. Why are the sponsors starting to panic? Everyone knows it's Cindy. Does Cindy have storylines? That's till the end of time.
But whales got clones. His ugliness lives on. You can't get rid of it like dog shit on your shoe. Jeffrey Combs is such an ugly border.
Yeah. Well, I don't get juice about money. Money just pays me the rent. It always strikes me so very funny when money is always spent. They have a million feathers in their cap. That's just dandy for people who drink brandy, but I just can't live like that. I gotta have holes in my pockets and they're living on consummate. Yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't got no brothers and I'm living. You know what that does? That just gives me fever! Around the morning, fever through the night. I got fever! Oh, fever when you hold me, fever when you squeeze me tight.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. More, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Did you hear what I said?
You load 16 tons and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, I ain't ready to go. 'Cause I owe my soul to the company store.
Hit the left one to the kitchen and the right one here.
I like my women short, like my women tall. That's not the only thing I really dig at all. Is I belong to three generations. Well, don't let anything trouble my mind. I belong to three generations, and everything's going just fine.
Well, you guys have been so much fun to allow us to stand up here and make fools out of ourselves and say stuff and have a couple of cocktails and try to entertain you.
Hope you had a good time.
We hope you had a good time. it's all about, we want to thank creation for keeping this alive for so many years. So thank you, creation. And we're going to be in Secaucus, New Jersey. We're going to do one, and we're going to be in Dallas. And then we're doing the show on the cruise, too, yeah? Cruise? San Francisco. San Francisco in January. Orlando sometime in the future, who knows? But Max wrote this song to end our show, and we love it, and we offer it up to you.
It's the end of the line. We've run out of time.
The evening's gone the distance. Here's one final rhyme.
One more song for the road.
Don't wanna say goodbye.
But we've reached the end of the line. I have a healthy libido. Did not know that.
So many years since Star Trek first came along, and there's no finer way to celebrate than with a toast, a laugh, and a song.
STLV, if they arrest me for profanity, I'll tell the judge I'm fucking guilty.
At the end of the line, God, the son of mine, we remember what we leave behind. Remember what we leave behind. We will remember what we leave behind.
Thank you so much. Vaughn Armstrong, Max Grodenchik, Bill Burchell, Phillips. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chicago.
Thank you so much, guys. And here's to Chicago. Right? The last time they were here was in
All right, Rat Pack 2024 Star Trek Chicago. I had a great time. That was my first time seeing the Rat Pack live. I've seen them online, but you really got to check them out live.
Yes.
Ethan Phillips was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
I thought he had some really great jokes in there. Really, they're actually pretty good on stage. They have a great time. You can tell they really have a close bond between them. And this is the first time they've all five been back together. And who knows? Hopefully they'll be able to get back together. They were talking about maybe in Vegas and a couple of other spots, so you might be able to catch him before Max gets back to Austria, I think, is where he's heading back home to at some point. So I just had a great show, a great time, and thanks for joining us for this one. Big thank you to all our loyal subscribers, fellow travelers, and we'll see you soon at the next show. Bye, everybody.